Well, Déobhar methe agus fáil roimh. Tá naimsir go deas timpeann ar bhúscrí beganín gaifir agus leis an gaifhuacht ganéir. Agus nuair críoch níos an clár don ihe anocht nach bhfuil an cuach. Welcome once again. Lovely weather around here in Musgree as I look out the window here now. Bit windy, and that's from the east. And I kind of predicted that in February, if you remember, that April might be like that. And if that was the case, that it would be dry. And that I gathered from where the frogs spawned. Now, the other thing that happened was as soon as I finished the program for tonight, didn't the bloody cuckoo start ringing and calling. And there are no leaves in the trees yet. And I don't like that. It happened last year also. It doesn't make for a great summer. But then, God is good, we'll see what will happen. So, clár anocht, tá me fneachlis an téma do pobl. I'm sticking with the idea of communities and their sound tonight. And tonight, I'm concentrating on a great collection from County Mayo. Éamon Mhuigheó spent a year gathering this stuff together. Lots of recordings and old stuff as well, concentrating on Mayo. And there are lots of musicians that you wouldn't ordinarily hear in a recording in this double album, which is called Cuire Chun Ceoil, our music from Mayo. Came out last year, the year before, and it's a wonderful album. I'd recommend it to anyone. Inné, CD, as you see, agus tá raint fada sin sa clár anocht. Now, on Clark here, the time of topping and tailing your Lish and Buin Providence. I'm topping and tailing the program tonight with the band Providence with this album they called Three or the Roman numeral 3. Now, tá CD eile trín clármach agus is sampla the ceol anna bhíne seo, and that is this one from Peter Cabry and Padraig McGovern. Longford and mostly Longford up that side of the country, Sligo, some of the bits of music on it. Longford to the fore, and Forgotten Gems is the name of it. No, it's one of the sweetest albums I've ever come across. I love it. It's 17 tracks of pure joy, unusual versions of tunes and uncommon tunes as well. Beautifully played, and the wonderful thing about it is that the pipes and the accordion together in the hands of these musicians seem to blend in seamlessly, very harmoniously. It helps, of course, that both are in tune. So sin Peter Cabry agus Padraig McGovern trín clár anocht. Agus chomáile sin tá ó bhuiog an dó tá Caisleán Mhairg agus tá tarne an na chailúil sin le ceolar an na chailúil, and that is Matt Malloy. So tá an CD seoig Matt Malloy agus John Carty agus anna cheol níl sé mó le fada cúig sé bliana. This is a CD of some wonderful, vigorous music from Matt Malloy and John Carty, and the late Artie McGlynn is accompanying them. 3 masters. Pathway to the Well is the name of it, and I have 3 or 4 tracks of that tonight to counterpoint the Mayo music. Well, to fill in and complement the Mayo music. As a counterpoint to that, there's this album from a Dubliner called, Kilkenny man originally, Mick Mulcahy, who spent a lot of his life in America playing with lots of famous bands and musicians, and I think is back based in Ireland for a number of years now. A very able musician, and a very different style to the Peter Cabry style. I have 2 tracks with him, one on the accordion and one on the melodeon straight away after it. Highs and Belows, or Bellows is the name of this particular CD. Very vigorous. Agus an son Rodernach sa chlár na tá Dearbhla ní bhrolacháin. Seo hen ciad album více tá raint fatúr amach cio hen, cúpla ceann ar lead. This is Dearbhla ní bhrolacháin's first LP as far as I remember, and she has released several others since then, usually on the Gaeling label. So I've used 2 songs with Dearbhla tonight. And our competitor in the Seán Riada Gold Medal, Bonn or Seán Riada 2020, on pipes is Éamon Galldubh. Ferrov Lacklia. Ferrata Aithne bhair hana féin agus tre seintir fud a dain le agrachtaí agus le buine le bannaí agsúil. Tá an caighdeán anna ard sa Chomórtas am léana. The standard in the competition for 2020 is extremely high. It's an even split between harpers and pipers, 20 each. That's the way it happened. And the final will be in 2 weeks' time from tonight, live on Radio na Gaeltachta here. We'll stream it also, but it's coming from a venue called the Mills, which is completely locked down, so nobody will be able to get into it, just the competitors and the adjudicators. And indeed, at least one of the competitors will be playing from Canada. So, Sin Féiceann Caicís. Now, I have a little talk ready for my patrons as well. A bit of composition. We're going to compose a tune and do it in such a way that we see the two different ways of doing it, the European or Western way of doing it and the indigenous way of doing it. Very different. So, sin dus mo chud patrons gur magah. Agus gur magah gléir. Feag seachtain ile, slán beo.